Hi kids, it's Grumpy. Let's read a book. Hey guys, let's read another Star Wars book, huh? This is that child, and I guess his name is Grogu. So this is looks like a Disney Kids Super Readers Level 1 book, and that's Star Wars Grogu's Galaxy. And there's Grogu right there. Let's see, we're going to read this story tonight. Getting a lot of glare on these shiny pages. So anyway, this is Star Wars Grogu's Galaxy, and there he is. Looks like he's got his hand up. Maybe he's waving. Is he waving to you guys? Maybe. Wave back. That would be nice, huh? All right. Well, there's a bunch of fine print and stuff. Anyway, oops, let's get that glare off. All right, this is a Level 1 Star Wars Grogu's Galaxy by Matt Jones. And this is a Disney Kids book. So there's the child, which his name is Grogu, I guess. Oh, and here, this is called a table of contents. And what this does is it lists on the pages and what each page is talking about. Grogu, the Mandalorian, the Force, Grogu in the Force, Kuiil, Grogu's Pram, Peli Moto, Hungry Grogu, Ahsoka Tano, Zooming Ship, Luke Skywalker, Great Team, and then it's the glossary, index, and a quiz. Wow, we better pay attention if it's going to be a quiz, huh? All right, let's start this. So, this one is called, this is Grogu. Say hello to Grogu. Grogu is from another galaxy. Wow. That's him right there. And now this page, it says Grogu cares about his friends. And looks like he's hugging this person here. Can you see that? Yeah. That's Grogu's friend. Okay, and then over here, this is the Mandalorian. The Mandalorian is called Djarin. He is Grogu's friend, and he's holding Grogu right there. And then Din keeps Grogu safe. There he is. There's that child. Okay. The Force. The Force is a powerful energy. Some people use the Force to do great things. Looks like he's meditating. Is that how you learn to use the Force? By meditating? I tried to meditate once and I just fell asleep. Takes a special kind of person, I guess. All right, now this one, look at this. There he is there with his hand up, and that looks like, oh, Rancor. That's a big, I don't know what that is, some kind of monster. Or maybe on another planet, it's one of their pet dogs. I don't know. Grogu and the Force. Grogu can use the Force. He can use it to put creatures to sleep. Wow, he put that creature to sleep. Pretty good stuff. I guess it'd be better for him to be asleep than awake and biting you with his giant teeth, huh? All right, and this guy's his name is Kuiil. It looks like. Kuiil lives on the planet Arvala 7. He likes to fix machines. And he's got goggles on his head and jowls. And there he's got the goggles on. Kuiil helps Din and Grogu to repair their starship. Well, that's very handy. And nice of him to do that. Okay. All right. Grogu's Pram. Grogu has a special pram. It can float in the air. I guess that's like a bassinet. His friend Kuiil made it for him. Yeah, it looks like a bassinet that floats, huh? That's interesting. His baby bed. Okay, and then this is Peli Moto. Peli Moto is one of Grogu's friends. She loves taking care of Grogu. That's her. And that's her holding Grogu. So I guess they're friends, and she likes to take care of him. All right, here on this page, there's a good picture of Grogu. Grogu and Peli have lots of fun together. Well, that's nice. Okay. Hungry Grogu. Grogu gets hungry very often. Do you guys get hungry very often? About 6 or 8 times a day? Grogu gets hungry very often. He likes to try different types of food. Here he is, holding that bowl with soup. Here he is, well, it says squid, but it looks like the squid's on his face. Okay, he also likes cookies, but really, who doesn't like cookies? I love cookies. And here it says spider eggs, and that's just gross. You guys, what do you think of that? Spiders are terrible when they're not in the eggs. That's just disgusting. Do you eat bacon with those spider eggs? I don't know. Oh, that's Ahsoka Tano. Ahsoka Tano is a smart hero. There she is, sitting down talking to Grogu. She can use the Force. Grogu meets Ahsoka on the planet Corvus. I'm going to have to just watch these shows to figure out what they're all talking about. What do you think? Has anybody here watched any of these shows? The Mandalorian? I have not. Okay. Zooming ship. Grogu enjoys it when starships move really fast. He gets very excited. It says zoom right there on that. And it looks, oh, he's in a little bubble on the top of that ship, so he gets to see everything. That's kind of cool. See all the stars in the sky, or I guess it's in space. There's no sky in space. Okay. Luke Skywalker, there he is. Luke Skywalker is a Jedi. Jedi can use the Force to help people. Luke teaches Grogu about the Force. And look at, he's making all these frogs float around in the air. And now here you got Grogu doing the same thing. That frog is floating. You think he's going to eat the frog? Maybe. Maybe he likes eating frogs. I don't like eating frogs. Even battered legs, I just don't like it. I just assume eat chicken. If it tastes like chicken. Okay. Great team. Oh, there's that monster. I wonder if that's the same one he put to sleep earlier in the story. All right. Grogu and Din are a great team. They visit many planets together. There they are, the two of them. And there they are again, looking up at that monster guy. And there they are by their ship, it looks like. Huh. They make a good team, or a great team. Not just good, great. All right, now here is the glossary. And this is, first one is galaxy, and that's a large group of stars and planets. Okay, the next one is pram, another word for a baby carriage. That's pretty cool. That's that thing that floated in the air, the baby bed. Rancor is a type of creature, and we saw him earlier where Grogu put him to sleep, you remember? Okay. Then there's the guy with the goggles. It says repair, and that's mending something that is broken. And he helped them repair their ship. And he also built that pram, that floating baby bed. Okay. Starship, a type of ship used to travel in space. And that kind of looks cool. Look how sharp it goes down. I bet it's fast too. Like I said, I never watch these shows, but probably should. And this is the index, and this shows where all these people and places are and what pages they're on in case you want to go and look at them. We're not going to do that now because we just got through looking at it. And there's a picture of Grogu, and looks like he's got his hands up wanting someone to pick him up. Kind of like Banana. Does she reach her hands out to get picked up yet? She's still a baby, I don't know. Oh, here's that quiz. Let's see what the quiz has to say. Ready to find out how much you have learned? Read the questions and then check your answers with an adult. Okay, the first question, is Luke Skywalker a Jedi? Anybody know? Is he a Jedi? Let's see. Yes, Luke Skywalker is a Jedi. He was making those frogs float in the air and teaching Grogu how to do it, remember? Okay. Who repairs Din and Grogu's starship? That was, what's his name? Queel. He's the guy with the goggles, and he helps them fix their starship. Yep. Okay, did everybody get that one? Okay, question 3. Where does Ahsoka Tano meet Grogu? You remember what planet? The planet Corvus. Yeah. Good job. You guys got that. Let's see. Question number 4. What is the Mandalorian's name? Y'all remember? It's a short name. It's Djarin. D-I-N, and then Djarin. So that we learned that earlier in the story. Okay, the question 5, the last question, it says, can Grogu use the Force? And the answer is yes. Remember, in that story from the earlier, he used his Force to keep that fire from getting him. He put that creature to sleep, and he was making those frogs float in the air like Luke Skywalker was teaching him. So I say yes, he can use the Force. Well, that brings us to the end of this story. What do you think of that? A little bit different than the Veggie Tales. These 2 stories from Star Wars, Mandalorian. They're interesting. I still like the Veggie Tales the most. Those are probably my favorite books to read to you guys. But this was special for my grandson's 8th birthday because he likes these characters, and I hope he liked these videos. So until next time, be excellent.